Live episode of Dog Bones Road to the Show. Last time I did this, episode 10, I started at about 1 in the morning, and it went about as well as you would expect it to. I kind of ran Dog Bones into the ground here. It's kind of a wonder he's still in the major leagues. So we'll be grateful for that, but I decided I'd attack this in some afternoon streaming here so that maybe I could help his cause and hopefully get his batting average up a little bit and do a little better by Dog Bones this time around than giving him the 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. slot where we didn't play well. Let's just put it that way. So looking for a much better performance, at least, halfway decent here. Now that we're playing in the afternoon, I'm fully awake. He deserves that. It was kind of a rough go last time, so we're gonna just go ahead and jump right into play here, and hopefully get into a game in Baltimore. Maybe. Yep. Okay. Last game of the series, and wow, they got him hitting cleanup. That's a shocker. Okay. He's hitting 204, just above the Mendoza line. And like I said, he owes most of that to what we did this last time around. It was pretty brutal. So we'll try to work that up. The funny thing is they pretty much committed to him as the everyday starter at third base when, I can't remember, I don't think they traded away the third baseman, but I think they sent him to Double-A to take Dog Bones' place there. So it should be interesting. Hello to those joining in here. Hey Luke. Hey Rake316. JJ Stone 22. How you doing? Jiggly Juggler. Hi there. I am live, hopefully. I'm showing a stream in front of my face, so hopefully. Hopefully it is working. Looks like it is for me, though. Hey, Flashy Moves. How you doing? Take a few BP cuts before we get going in here. Hey, Karka Trolling. Hopefully I'm saying that right. As I'm missing batting practice swings, reading your comments. I am here, says the Jiggly Juggler. Hey. Alright, well. Regular swing isn't paying off for Dog. How about power swing? A little bit better? A little bit better. Yeah, alright. Let's get into it. Gregory Hall 719, what is up with you? Philly is king, hello. Dawg, I'm doing fine, how are you? Good to see you guys for some afternoon baseball here.
From the first of what was baseball's retro ballpark movement, and still one of the best going, there's a look at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Baltimore Orioles.
You love Camden, Jiggly Juggler? I had a nice time there as well. I was there in 2010. Enjoyed my visit.
And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they
All right,
stack
let's see
up
if they're
right
going to
there.
regret hitting him in the 4 spot here with a 204 average. We're going to work on this, though. We're going to do better.
Will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few
Although the
days.
last 5
His
games have been
numbers
good.
for
Looks
the
like we
last 5
recovered a
ball
little bit.
games.
For those that weren't with last time, during his slump, we shaved the beard, at least for now.
And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Come on, Dawg.
And he misses with it.
Good eye. When am I going to upload another Leroy Mack video? I don't know. Probably soon. I'm really on the Wally McGee playoff kick here, so he's going to take precedence.
And he'll try to hold on
come
swing,
on.
but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And this is
yeah, there we go. That's what we're looking for.
The ball game.
Trying to bust out of the slump. That's a good idea right there.
Throw into second. And he's
Double.
able to hustle his way up to second.
Although, like I said, the last 4-game graphic or whatever, it actually looked pretty good. So maybe he's already broken out of the slump.
Trouble with that one. He rips us right down the line. He'll wind up making
Dumps this out into left field, pulls the ball. It's a good deal. That's a good start. That's how we want to start.
Johnny Peralta.
When is the new Jeter going to be? Yeah, I got to get a Jeter video out.
Streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play.
He's thinking I should go for Manny Machado on my Cubs franchise. I think I'm pretty stacked at third and short as far as prospects, though. I mean, I like the idea. I like Machado.
Second, and the runner back safely.
I think he's a good addition to any team, really, but I don't know. I haven't gotten to the point where I really want to start really pulling apart the club yet. I kind of am doing this, you know, with the game saves going over from year to year now. My plan is to kind of, you know, take, I don't know if it's going to be the first half of the season, but, you know, take my time assessing what I like and what I don't like that's currently on the roster. Get down, get down. Can we score on that? He's throwing flat-footed. We can get there. Oh, I gunned him. Oh, well. Caught stealing? I don't think so.
Boy, this was lining up to be a close play.
That shouldn't have been a caught stealing. That should have been an aggressiveness bonus just for trying to score, first of all.
Instead, it is right on the
Oh,
money,
well.
and they nail him trying to score.
Maybe a hook slide around him might have helped too. How does UFC feel in comparison to Undisputed 3? I don't know. I got to play a little more. I personally, I know a lot of people are dumping on it from what I've just read in my comments and what I've read. Some people saying, commenting to like Pasta Padre and stuff. But, you know, I like the feel of it so far. I'm frustrated because I'm not very good, and it's a lot of. It seems like a big learning curve for me to learn all the controls. It's like I go in there like thinking, okay, I can do takedowns now or something, and then I get crushed in something else, and then I'm like, okay, I'm not defending myself enough, so I'll start doing that, and then I don't get any moves in. So that was a terrible throw, dude. Wow.
Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mid on it.
But I'm having problems like putting the whole thing together. I gotta learn those controls. I probably gotta just like smash on that tutorial for a long time until I feel you know, confident, like where it's more like second nature, like playing one of these games. I think that's always my issue in playing that. I didn't play Undisputed 3 enough to get good there either. But, I mean, for me being like a casual fan and enjoying playing a game like that once in a while, I think it feels pretty good. I haven't really liked the submission. Like, I feel like I get messed up in the submission, you know, mini-game controls and don't do very well on it. Don't really, you know, care for them. I don't know what is a real good way to do them. But, you know, you're doing all this other stuff, and all of a sudden you get thrown basically into a mini game to either tag. So I get an aggressiveness bonus on that, but I get a caught stealing going from third to home. What's up with that?
if the most direct route is to just tag the guy,
Bizarre right
that's
there,
what
I
you do.
tell you.
There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Dawg Bones will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Why does everybody stream lag right when I answer their questions? It seems like that's happening to everybody. Ugh. Nobody out. He's going to throw something down here, I would bet.
Here's the first offering.
Oh, come on.
Moves the fastball
Get.
there.
We
This
could
is
use
hit
this.
high
Get out
and
of here.
Deep out to straightaway center field. Leaps high at the
No,
wall as
he catches
makes
it and
the
runs into
catch.
the wall.
And he took away extra bases right
Come
there.
on, we need better luck than that. Nice catch though, dude. Let's see that again.
This
Rack it up.
deserves a
Adam
look at show
Jones.
motion. You'll see him here. He's
Gonna give up
tracking
the
this
body
baseball.
here.
Now, go ahead and freeze it.
Oh,
This is a picture of concentration.
that's a great
right
catch.
there.
I don't really like the fact
Knows
that
once we
it
roll
made
this
it look like
video,
it went through the
he's
back
gonna
of his
get a
glove,
mouthful
but
of fence, and I'll tell you what,
dang,
that
dude.
cannot
That's an
feel
effort.
good.
Celtics, you wish Dawg Bones was still a Red? Well, you never know. I mean, I'm going to play these things, long term now that all these saves, I can just port these saves to the next game. And we won't have to recreate our guys here. We can just kind of move them around and have fun with free agency and trades and, whatever kind of comes along. So, man, we're getting spanked in this game.
Dawg Bones will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't know that I even completely answered you, Jiggly Juggler. Basically, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm just frustrated because I wish I was better at it. So I'm gonna really hammer on those controls because I want to do a career. I think the game looks awesome. It's gonna be fun. I think it's always more fun when you get more characters to choose from. So when the full game is out, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Playing as all these different people.
On to first, and he's
That really
breezing
wasn't a very
through
good
the
bat,
eighth
was
here
it?
with 2 quick outs.
Although they give me solid contact, which is interesting. All right, so he had one decent hit in that game. We'll build on this. Don't get down on him there, Robin Ventura. Come on now. He's 1 for 4. Your whole
An
team didn't play
entertaining
very
game
well.
all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here?
All right, let's look at some comments here. I should make fatty butts again? Maybe, but we just started a whole rash of starting pitchers. Buck that video just went up today. Yogi Bear. We made Budweiser, but then we didn't save him. I kind of like Budweiser. Might have to recreate him for live streams or something. Is the show glitchy? A little bit. Nothing that's a game breaker that I've come across. Some funny stuff. My day is going well, Mr. Tasty Cake. How about you? If I had to pick a favorite city, which would it be except Minnesota? Well, Minnesota's not a city, it's a state. But I'm going to have to go with Boston. Love Boston. I love hanging out in Chicago, too. I'm a big city guy. I like being around, where there's... I got to be where there's stuff going on, like concerts and sporting events. And I can handle a little bit of, nature, that stuff in small doses. But I got to be within striking distance of the big city. Just kind of how I am. I like it, but being a big Red Sox fan, man, I love Boston. I love the history of Boston. I love Fenway Park. I love the Red Sox. So that's what I got to go with if you make me pick one. There's other places I like to be as well. I like Denver a lot. Let's see here. What can I deal with? These are all too rich for me. I think I'm going to hang on to my points. Fielding training? Sure, I need the points, and it's relatively easy at third base. Let's do this. It's level 4, though, so they probably don't give me many chances. And they're going to start getting harder, so maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. You live in Denver? Cool. How do you like it? Okay. Let's do this. 2 outs, runner on second. Much easier to do this when you're wide awake. I keep missing my meter and stuff when I do this at 3 a.m. because I was pretty much delirious the last time we did any of this. Basically, I don't know if they're ever going to fault your decision for throwing to first. So we got no outs, bases loaded here. Look at it. See, I hate those. My ratings aren't good enough to make a play on something like that. At least they don't give you negative when you miss a ball in that fashion. One more, I think, should put us into bronze. Let's see what we got first and second. Let's go 2. Pop-ups are the hardest one. I always want to break in on them because I don't seem to know where I am. But I think I did all right that time. Sucks they only give you 50 points for a fly ball out, though. It kind of screws your chances when you can do better by throwing somebody out. They should give you extra points for starting a double play too, in my opinion. Or a silver here. So we got a good shot. No outs. Make a play. Nice. Now throw them out. Dude! Why so slow? Yeah, at least I get a good throw decision. 2 outs, runner on third. Come on now. Don't do me like that. Need to get my gold. Comes out of my last one here. You guys screw me over. Come on. Oh, did I get it? Yes, got it, just barely. 350 points. Gotta love the progression there. Up the levels if you can get it. Means gold in the next one should be worth 400, I think. Hey man, what's up? Love your YouTube channel, bro. Thank you, Jake Tyler 8. Thank you very much. Am I going to a game at TCF Bank Stadium this year? I don't know if you mean Gophers or Vikings. I'm assuming maybe you mean Vikings since it's the novelty of them playing there for 2 years. I don't know. I don't go to many Vikings games in person. I just like the NFL experience much better on TV. I do like college football better in person, though. And I usually get to 1 or 2 Gopher football games a year because my buddy has season tickets. We actually used to have season tickets together. For a year anyway in the Metrodome, and he continued on and got him in the new stadium, and I wasn't really being able to afford the tickets plus the donation you had to make to the U to keep them, so I dropped off. Am I going to play my Rockies franchise? I actually was debating today, this afternoon, between Rockies franchise and Dawg Bones. Figured I'd play Dawg now, and probably hit up some Rockies franchise tonight, maybe. Do I buy stubs for my Road to the Show players? No. with the fiasco of the day one digital download not being ready, I had pre-ordered, silly, mistakenly thinking that you were going to be able to pre-download like they had been talking about, and then they said, oh, well, for sure with Watch Dogs. Well, then that didn't even happen. So like now the first pre-download game is going to be like in September or something like that. So I just, I fought tooth and nail and got a refund. So they put it back in my PSN account. Like it's not, they didn't refund my actual card. So I still have credit I'm going to have to use on a game somewhere. Or, I mean, I suppose I could use that to buy stubs. But along with that, when they screwed everything up, they gave, for those who ordered and then couldn't get it right away, they gave 6,000 stubs out and a $5 credit. Well, I used my 6,000 stubs towards Red Bull because at that time I added another pitch. So just kind of getting his fourth pitch up and that stuff. So that's what I did with all of that. We gotta get him a little faster here. Alright, we went up and overall from 72 to 73. Good start. Let's get another ball game. Duh, Bears. You are so boring and unenthusiastic. Thank you. You're awesome too. This is a live stream, by the way. A little bit different than the commentaries I do. Basically, you try staying hyped for an hour plus. I don't know. I haven't decided if. I guess it depends on how he does here. If he doesn't go on a tear, I might build the beard back up at least a little bit. We'll see. He's just working. He's rocking some stubble right now. Playing the show while watching Dog Bones. All I need is a beer. I know, right? I'm drinking a Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper right now, but I think the night stream when I do a Rockies franchise or whatever I do tonight, that's going to call for a beer here.
Inside U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the American League's Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Dawg,
all right.
Bones will stand in, hoping to just keep riding the hot streak. He's been an exceptionally tough out these last 6 ball games.
That just shows you how bad it was before the last 6 ball games. Don't swing at that. What am I doing? That's what gets me in trouble right there.
Made one away.
Any franchise today? Yeah, I'll probably do a Rockies franchise later. I figured I'd stream something now. Maybe stream something again after dinner. We'll see. I don't have the kids tonight, so I kind of got a wide open schedule.
We'll stand in now to get us going here in the
want to go work out at some point too. I got to get back to the SGU challenge. Get back to posting videos on it at least.
Here's the lefties offering on 1 and 2. Now a ball hit
I kind of been.
And he is going to have extra bases to start.
Things have been really busy with the channel since this game came out,
second base with
and the channel's done really well, and I've kind of
pretty safe to say he was
put a lot of focus on that, and not as much focus on what I need to do for myself as far as my challenge goes and stuff. So I've been balancing that a little bit the last few days here, getting back into the workouts and stuff. So playing your own road to the show while having SGU stream running. That's right.
We'll stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good
Thanks for spending time on the stream
you
here.
gotta remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throws
Get him?
just in
Oh,
time,
yeah,
and they
just
get it
barely.
by an
Nice.
eyelash.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail.
That whole thing about Philly fans,
Hey, look,
I've kind of
pitcher,
from
he did a
experience
good
seen
job.
that both
He
ways. I've
knows
been
what they're
to
trying to do, so
I've been to
he
Philly
makes it as
twice
tough as
now
possible
for just
to hit the
brief
ball to the right side.
brief
That's
visits. I
using your head
spent
out there.
better part of a week there in 2008, and then was it 2008? No, what year was it? 2000. The year of the DC Sniper. I was there. I was in Philly while the DC Sniper stuff was going on. That was maybe more like 2000. When was that? Well, anyway, I went to a Flyers game when I was out that time, and then I went to a Phillies game in 2010.
He
And
grounded out his first time.
the hockey fans were a little rough around the edges. I mean, like, people just finding their seats, like, right at the start of the game, not even really taking much time. You know, down in front, blah, blah, you know, I mean, I could kind of see the brashness there, you know, whatever you want to call it. That was, come on, man, I barely missed the meter.
Pulls the first baseman off
I
the
just
bag
posed
and
myself
he saved
there.
first.
Well, troubles here at
-7,
third
fun.
base. He comes up with this thing cleanly, but just
But then at the
doesn't
Phillies
lock in
game,
on
man,
his target.
I like ran into
Did he
so many
walk?
cool people. Like, it was kind of fun because, you know, just being a baseball fan from somewhere else and just hanging out and taking it to the park. I mean, I talked to this dude who was an usher there. We talked for we had to have talked on and off during the game for like an hour, just comparing notes and stuff about ballparks, and I just ran into really cool people that day.
Dawg Bones.
Actually, they had a giveaway that day. It was some kind of a hat deal. Was it Gary Matthews Day or something like that? And but it wasn't like a Phillies. It wasn't a baseball cap. It was more of like
This has been a common problem for all.
I don't even know
guys.
what
They
you
just
call
can't
it. It
lay
was
off that
more of
pitch
like
down the way.
it's like a stylish hat or whatever. And it really didn't mean anything to me. But this guy's like, hey, he saw me carrying it around. I wasn't wearing it or anything. He's like, hey, you need that hat? I'm like, God, I gotta stop telling stories. I'll do this. But I'm like, nah, it's no big deal. He's like, well, I'll buy you a beer for it. So I ended up with a nice cold beer to the ball game for a hat I wasn't really gonna do anything with anyway.
Sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Anyway, that's my experience with Philly fans. I've never been to Europe. No, the extent of me leaving the country is pretty much Canada and Mexico.
Struck out in 2 trips.
All right, we got to do better than this.
Throw over to the bag. He just manages to get his hand in. Now a change
Better
up
swing,
here to
but is
this
it going
one
to get
high
there?
and deep toward right
Get.
center.
Yeah, there we go.
And that is over
Doggone,
the wall.
baby.
Home run.
That swing deserves some nacho cheese bugles. Here we go.
So it's a
Snack time.
2-run shot to right center as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
Put us in the lead, too.
When you look back on his start, this is one of the few times tonight where he's missed his spot. Here it is on show track. This isn't even close. This is one of those where
Have I ever been to Georgia?
right when it leaves your hand.
Technically, yes. I think I've been through the Atlanta airport on a changeover, but I've never really done anything there.
Dawg Bones will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
He needed that, I tell you. Who do I think is going to win the Stanley Cup? I think it's going to be the Kings. I hope it's a good series.
Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right.
Oh, dude!
Oh,
I'm like, did I get over the fence? Kind of was deceiving there for a second from that angle.
Lead it off when we come back. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the White Sox.
My buddy Smalls is out in LA and is a Kings fan, so I kind of been. We've been kind of we were hoping for a wild Kings Western Conference Final, so our two teams could go head to head, but that didn't happen. So I kind of adopted his team as mine since then. But no, I'm happy to see the Rangers back after 20 years here, and sadly it's making me feel old because that series with Messier. That feels like yesterday to me. Really, the fact that was 20 years ago kind of blows my mind.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player.
Have a good rest of the stream.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jake the Juggler. Have a good day.
Out of that 7th inning, but all in all, that's 6 2/3 very strong innings for him on the mound.
Coolio misses the doggone funny voice.
That just about does it.
And it bantering back and forth.
I
thought about maybe setting up a like a soundboard or something that I could use while I'm streaming. I'm not sure if I could pull it off or not. Guess it'd be worth a try. I don't know. As far as banter back and forth, I don't know if that would work so well. But hey. At least I could get doggone calls in. Little doggone sucker. Joey WXY 1908. I do actually plan to do a sim of the Stanley Cup Final. The reason I hadn't done any of the hockey up till now is they don't really have a convenient setup like basketball has with NBA today, where it's got the day's games set up. I mean, those were so easy to sim. And but I do know that I do believe they still have where you can jump straight to the Stanley Cup Finals and play that. So I've all along planned to do it, once it hit the finals. So yes, the long answer. The short answer is yes. Guess there's really nothing to ask for. We are hitting up in the lineup already. Let's, should we sim some of this? Yeah, you know what? What do we got? Let's sim the Houston series, shall we? Took 3 of 4 like we should. Yeah, Chris Sale coming up. Ooh, how'd we do? Pretty good, apparently. I'm 1 point short. Really? We'll hold off. All right. Well, let's hit 216 now. I don't think he hit any more homers. I think that was my 4th that I just hit. So he's not exactly tearing it up in the last few games, but he got some points anyway. You're getting an SGU shirt on Friday? All right. Yeah, Spreadshirt's actually having a deal, you guys. I forget what the code is, but in honor of T-shirt Day, which I can't remember which day is actually T-shirt Day, but from today, today's the 3rd, right? Today's the 3rd. The 3rd through the 10th, they're having 15% off T-shirts on Spreadshirt. So if you're thinking about getting an SGU shirt, now's a good time. Or Friday. Friday's within that range. So make sure you look up that code on their page. Well, you know what? I'll look it up in my email. I know I saw it earlier. Where's my Spreadshirt email? The code is MyShirt2014. I'll cut and paste it into the chat here. I don't care about my batting practice swings. So I'll just do this. There you go. My Shirt 2014. I pasted it in the chat there. That's on Spreadshirt. If you follow the SGU merch box here underneath your stream, that'll take you right to my page with all my shirts and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do an order. I've been wearing the hell out of my my red SGU logo shirt. My last order, I did the red shirt with the new SGU logo, thanks to Sean Burgo, who emailed me today about maybe doing some more logo stuff for me. I gotta get back to him because he's an awesome dude, and just did that because all that stuff for me because he's a fan of the channel, and he contacted me. So I mean, he did some great logos. He did all that work on the character, the awesome character models too, with Land O'Lakes and Skeeter and Wally McGee. And let's see, who's the fourth? It's Wally, Land O'Lakes, Skeeter. Oh, and Basil McRae. So yeah, he did all those. But anyway, and then I ordered a hoodie with the same with the logo too. But I gotta load up. I want to get some of the logo shirts in different colors. So now's a good time with the
We've got
sale
baseball
running.
for you from U.S. Cellular Field on the south side of Chicago. One for the dads here as we get you set for this Father's Day.
Stream is so laggy. I'm honestly not seeing that. Mine looks mine's running real nice actually.
And let's not forget our two starting pitchers. As you see
How much
how
are the
they
shirts?
match
I
up
don't know.
for this
They start about 15. You know, they're it depends on like the whatever ones you pick. So like I kind of went through and I tried to keep them kind of down. You know, not terribly expensive, but you know, because I'm not buying them in bulk or anything, they're creating them as you order. So I think they start right around 15. What do I think of Dan Marino suing the NFL over concussions? I heard he was backing out of that now. That's the latest I read, is that he's backing out of that thing.
Dawg Bones will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last
Hey, Hockey
night.
God 1234, how you doing?
Lined into left
Swinging
center.
at that because
Leaps
he
and
robbed
makes
me.
a terrific catch.
I'm like, I know that's
That
kind of
side
up
is
out of the zone a
retired.
bit, but I knew I
Another
could
look as he
handle that.
goes way up to get that one at short. The three of us are
Cabrera
back at US
took
Cellular
away
Field
a
in
hit.
just a moment.
Nice play though.
Dawg Bones will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
What do you got? Wait on it.
Fouled back.
It's like Father's Day game. We got blue sweatbands here today. Stay
And this
fair.
ball's hit high and deep toward the corner and right.
Yeah,
And
oh, come on.
slicing just foul. And a good spot for that pitch as
Protecting
it's
here.
chopped foul.
If nothing else, just try to work along at bat.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Long
Come
run,
on.
but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
Yeah, I saw the new SGU logo idea. I'm kind of more than thrilled with what I have, and I'm really not looking to change.
Between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys...
Virgo did an amazing job. I mean, he basically looked at what I was using beforehand, and I said, you know I kind of threw it together hastily, but I mean, you know, I want that concept of kind of, you know, I just had it in my mind more or less. I'm like, I want this controller, I want the SGU, you know, word mark, and I want the, like the, you know, to play in like the each sports, you know, ball or puck or, you know, whatever. And he ran with it, and I'm just like, immediately when I saw it, I'm like, that's amazing. I love that.
Bones will dig in now.
So yeah, I pretty much love that logo, and it would take a lot for me to move away from it.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Will I play my franchise too? Yes, not this evening, whatever.
Cabrera there for this one. Short. And a flip to first from Cabrera in.
I kind of got an open schedule tonight.
So a good pitch there to get the out, and with
I had the kids the last two nights. I don't have them
in
tonight
terms
or
of
tomorrow
ERA.
night. So
And we see that these guys currently
I kind of was sitting here
best
thinking,
in the
okay,
American
well,
League in that category.
I'll stream now. Play a little Dawg Bones, and I was kind of back and forth on whether I was going to do Dawg or the Rockies stream right now, but I'll probably come back and stream some Rockies. May stream that UFC demo at some point too. I don't know.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Challenge accepted. I'll create one and see what you think. Hey, I'd love to see it.
As far as I'm concerned, he was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble.
It's one of those things where
he winds up with a complete
you know, actually, if you guys really want to do me a solid, I've been trying to think of ideas to come up with a logo for my buddy Junk Gaming Videos, Jim. And I just really haven't come up with anything yet. I was going to hit Sean Virgo up maybe, but I don't want to put a lot of extra stuff on him either. So if anybody comes up with a really cool Junk Gaming Videos logo, and I know he just did his he redid his intro. His new YouTube's got 3-second intros now that you can preload, and you don't have to put them on each video. They just play automatically. So we recorded one where he's like, it's me, it's JGV. So, you know, like a word on, like a, I don't know, something. Obviously we got to play off of Junk. I mean, whether it's trash can, I don't know. I mean, it's something, you know, obviously he does sports like I do. But, you know, I'd love to see, because he wants something to put on his thumbnail on YouTube. I really don't have anything good for him yet. So we both would be grateful to see some cool work on that if anybody wants to give it a go. No hits and 3 at-bats. Ugh. Got robbed once. Hit a ball to the warning track once. For Junk, yep. 2 trash cans. But I guess that's not to say that if I were to see another SGU logo that wowed me, you know, it's all of like the teams, you know, they have primary and alternate logos for jerseys and all that stuff. So I'm not saying that it would never get used if you come up with something cool. And I always love to see people's ideas, so I'm never going to say, no, don't attempt something and show it to me, because, I mean, you never know, right? Alright, let's go. Some contact here. Base running aggressive now. I'll just try to spread it around a little bit here. While I was in California, did I try In-N-Out? I did not. I was was married back then, and let's just say I don't think that person would have appreciated In-N-Out. Just guessing. Good evening from the UK. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm trying really hard to read your name, but it's like in bright lime green. Otherwise, I'd shout you out. Is it Chris? Chris something? I really don't know why they go with that really hot lime green color for a color choice on there. It is really, really difficult to read. It's Chris. Well, hey. Do you think they'll make an NCAA football 15? No. They've already confirmed that they're not. So, nope. And that's sad. But it's the state of where things are with the lawsuits and the NCAA not wanting to be involved in the game.
Today, the third and final game in this three-game series.
Conferences backing out.
Cleveland Indians.
Do I think Kevin Love will be traded? He's going to force his hand. He'll be traded. All this courting he did, or courting that was done in Boston this weekend. He looks like he's trying to make it as difficult as possible to stay the course here, which is too bad. I mean, you know, honestly, I enjoy him on the roster, but you know, they just burned too many bridges between himself and David Kahn early on, and not giving him the max contract, and you know, not winning is the biggest thing. You know, I think winning cures a lot of things, and if they had, progressed to be a playoff team here in the last couple of years, it might be a different story. But that's kind of his problem too. I mean, he's got to be healthier. I mean, not just him. I mean, Rubio has definitely had his health problems too. But
now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul.
You know, I mean, it's kind of on him too at times.
Fouled back. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive.
Cue shot there.
Oh-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field.
I figure 0-2 it's a bonus to not strike out.
That ends the inning.
Put a ball in play. Especially if you can work an at bat here and get points, it'll do you well in this game. Man, we just as a team we're just not doing well here.
Dawg Bones will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Christian Barner, hey, how's it going? You're new to the streams, but you watch YouTube videos? Awesome. Well, thanks for checking out a stream.
And this is just off the outside.
It's good to have you.
Ball 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter,
all right,
now
you're
I'm
gonna come
thinking
over.
it might be
You're
time
gonna
to
come
try
over
to
the
bust something inside.
strike zone with something
Down to
here.
2-0. On the
Yes,
ground
you are,
for
and
this
I
could be 2.
ain't ready to
Cabrera
go there.
for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, you didn't know that I stream? Yeah, I stream on YouTube sometimes, but lately more and more I've been streaming, getting back into the Twitch streaming.
Scott Hairston will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
White Sox not playing so great recently here.
He swings and pops it high toward the left
I'll probably
side
get
of
a
the
bad
infield.
reaction because I backpedaled
And
and
this will be
stuff.
taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
No, they said great. Okay. I didn't have to move very far. I'll take it.
Dawg Bones.
Can we at
will
least
dig
get a
in.
hit here,
He's
guys?
flown out
Come
and
on.
hit into a double play in 2 trips.
Oh,
Ball hit pretty
just
well
out
to the
front.
left, but this is going to wind up in the seats.
Good
foul.
idea.
And this ball will be chopped foul.
0-2 again. How fun. Although 2-0 didn't work out very well.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
What's happened to PS4? Nothing. I just have a lot of stuff I do, and it doesn't always get out in a rotation in a timely manner as much as I try. Oh, come on.
Missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the
Just
season,
comes down
this
to
is
how
where
much
you
time I
start to
have
see
in a
little bit
day.
of separation
Really?
between the haves and the
I'd
have-nots.
post one of everything if I could.
I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate.
Yeah,
as far
good
as
for
I'm
you, Josh
concerned.
Tomlin.
He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only
0 for his 2 games in a row. Not good. I don't think the time is right for you to get moved up. I did ask after 2 over. Sometimes that's backwards, though. Sometimes it's where you have great games, they say no, and you play poorly, and then you go back in and they're like, yeah. It's kind of random. Going to San Fran next. How is Target Field? It's awesome. I like it a lot. I think they did a nice job. Nice wide open. Anywhere you are, it's just wide open concourse. I find myself spending a lot of time standing in like the open areas as much as I am in the seats. Because there are a lot of cool places just to kind of hang out and still be able to watch a game. He tweeted me at JGV for John. Okay. Bugles. Yummy, but not really good for the fingers while playing here. Cheesy.
Summertime by the Bay.
Man, the
AT&T
ballparks are
Park
awesome
in
in
San
PS4
Francisco.
version.
Tonight, it's interleague.
Have they filled out an all-star bracket
First
yet?
of a 2-game set between the Chicago White Sox
They handed me one the other night.
and the
I never
San
filled it out.
Francisco Giants.
Have I ever been to Turner Field? Nope.
And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener.
Do I think the AL Central is the weakest division in MLB? If not, it's close.
Dawg Bones will be the batter.
I don't know why I just can't get it going with Dawg here.
And a Good spot for
He hit
that
the
pitch
homer
as
in
he
his very
dropped
first
foul.
at bat, first pitch he saw in the majors. He hit a homer, but ever since it's been a bit of a struggle.
Now a swing, and he
Well,
just
that's because I
fouls
swing at
this one
pitches
away.
like that.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
You're content throwing sinkers, huh? And then you throw that slider I was looking for the last pitch. Thank you.
And there are two away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Dawg,
Getting
Bones.
dangerously
will
close
stride
to
in
the
again.
Mendoza line
Struck out
again.
swinging
Come on
his
now.
first time.
Need a good at bat here.
Here's the first offering. A
That
feeble
is
swing
not-
that time. It's 0-1.
So now he goes away from
Yeah,
his
he
sinkers and
really
he's going to
pulled
throw
off on that
sliders.
one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's
Well,
a
apparently
double
it's
play,
not
and the
just what
inning is
time of day I
over.
play. Apparently he's just
4 to
struggling.
6 to 3.
I'm
They
struggling.
roll it up to get out of the jam. Dawg, Bones will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. Check back by Hudson. Now the pitch. On a
Come
less than
on.
impressive swing there to start the
Chasing
at-bat.
sliders.
It's 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found
All
a
he's
way
throwing
to
is
turn
sinker or
things
slider
around.
to me.
That's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Now both runners on the move. And
Oh,
this will be
thanks for
swung
sending
on
the
and
runner,
bounced
but
on
why are
the
you
ground
sliding there,
second.
dude?
And that's through into
Now
right
he's going
field
to
for a base
third.
hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead
Boy,
shrinks
wasn't
to
hit hard, but
1
it's an RBI, and I will
2 now.
take it.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just
Well, hit and
trying
run
to
got me
get
started,
your
I guess.
guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so
No,
far.
I did not
so
see the
there's no
JGB yet.
reason to
I'm
think he
streaming
can't
right
work
now.
out of
I'll
this.
look at it in a while. Sorry, I can't really do everything at once.
Gordon Beckham will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now Hudson throws over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And now the left-hander
Time for
Jeremy
Dawg to go on a
Infield is
tear?
up and
I
throwing in the
agree.
Giants bullpen. A little bit
If we hadn't
outside.
lost so many
2-1.
games, I'd probably try to
And one thing you
steal
can't
second
do
here,
here,
but I probably should
cannot
be a little
lose
bit
him and load the
responsible
bases.
here.
He's still got a couple pitches to play
See
with.
if we
but
can,
I'd expect this one to be so
get around a
in the
bit.
strike zone.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second
All right,
out
we
of
got
the
the
inning.
tie and run home.
And here he knows all he needs is a ground ball to tie this thing up. So that's all he's really shooting for, and he gets it done.
Moises Sierra will get another shot. He homered his last time. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Come on here, little base hit. Let's get the lead.
In the air to straightaway center field. Pagan is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3
Yeah,
hits,
Jake,
no
I'm not going to
errors,
say
and a runner
that, so you
left
can
on.
stop typing that every 5
6th,
seconds
7th,
there,
and 8th
bud.
place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Ooh, yeah, we got the lead.
Dawg, Bones will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Yeah, I'm not going to steal when it's like a guaranteed they're going to throw me out. He doesn't have speed yet.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
You go to your fourth best pitch, huh?
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Here's the 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Everything away, everything away. Oh, except for that one.
Fouled back.
Well played.
Struck him
No.
out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Good guys leading this one on the road.
No, I've never played the show on the Vita.
At this point.
I've been tempted to buy a Vita just when I've been bored a couple times, but it never did. Mainly because you can't really, there's really no good way to record your gameplay from it, so. I get the appeal, you know, you can take it on your road, but when you're a YouTuber and you want to record pretty much everything you play, you know, I'm not going to play somewhere in the middle of a road to the show or a franchise when it's something I'm trying to post to YouTube, so it just really has never appealed to me enough to buy one.
Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our...
The beards on this game suck? I disagree. I like them. Set me for the second San Fran game. Now we get Oakland. Wow. Winning record, but way back in the division here. Okay, Joey. Yeah, that's literally a J, a G, and a V. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna use that for a logo. Thanks, though. I was hoping there might be. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of looking for something that looks like it's actually, you know, graphically designed a bit. You know, like along the lines of my logo. Now hit one of those in the game, damn it. Go off. Have a 2-homer game. Let's go. We gotta get on tear.
Since 1968, a look at the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Dawg, Bones will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here.
Rough. Okay, let's break out of this.
Past 4 ball games. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one.
I was half expecting that pitch to be away, the way they've been feeding sliders to me away lately.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch.
Got
him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what a
I tell you think one of these times I'd guess right.
Pretty good on that one.
And we'll have to leave it there.
Okay.
This is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dawg, Bones will stand in now to get us going there in the 4th. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second.
Well, I guess it really doesn't matter if I find the pitch because he's just going to hit a piece of crap to the second baseman anyway.
Well, I think he's got the right approach right here. That's a fastball up, and it's on the outer half of the plate. He goes right with it and hits it hard too, but he just couldn't quite steer it into the hole there, and it becomes a 4-3 putout.
Dawg,
there's that slider.
In for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too
this
many
guy's
signs
tying
of
Dawg in
so
knots.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
It's okay, dude.
1, 2, 3,
you don't have to punch
go the White
somebody.
Sox.
Looks like he's
Still
going
trail it
to
here,
cold
2-1.
cock somebody.
Yoenis Cespedes will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time.
I think the alternate working title of this one is going to be The Struggle Continues. Man, oh man.
And caught down there at 3rd. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're unable to add to their 2-1.
Do I ever stream Matt Meyer? I don't so far. I think with any of my stuff, it's kind of a never say never, but I've tried to kind of keep those things separate, kind of for my sanity and for the people that follow
will stand in here
whatever series.
Put a ball in play here this inning. The fastball here is he'll take
my goal for all this, I really wanted to, you know, I don't know, in an ideal day, I'd post 2 to 3 videos edited,
the 1-0.
and
now
I would, come on, really?
Taken there by Lowry. On to Moss at first.
These pitches I've located, I haven't hit one for a hit, I don't think. Screw this.
Well, you always hope to get a good
anyway, so an ideal day for me would be post 2 to 3 videos edited, which is ambitious. And then do a live stream. Like, I know Hurricane and I have talked, you know, like, you know, kind of about, like, what's a good balance, and, like, I know he's kind of gone back and forth on what, you know, an ideal strategy is, but, you know, there have been times before where we're kind of like, well, you know, like, a really good edited series video and a live stream each day. See, I'd love to get this where I was streaming one of these, either Dawg Bones or Franchise, or, you know, do one stream a day. Maybe not a long stream, an hour, hour and a half. But, you know, the reality is that even though I'm doing this full time, I've got, you know, I'm a dad full time. Yeah, I got my kids. Just me with my kids, you know, half of my week. So, but anyway, I always have intentions to post more than I actually get to, and I'm sure that probably goes for anybody who does YouTube, you know. But he's exactly at 200 now. That's awesome. I thought we would have jump-started him by now. Shows you how great I'm playing. Change my stance? Dog Bones has had that stance forever, though. I suppose I could. That Pedro Alvarez stance I moved to with Matt Meyer was pretty good. I've always hit well with Dog Bones, at least last year. I was tearing it up when they sent me back to Double A at the start of this second season.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's.
Speaking of Cole and Kylie, when do I have them next? Thursday and Friday.
And before we progress any further, let's have a quick look at our 2 starting lineups for tonight.
I had them Sunday night, Monday night. Got them to school this morning.
And then briefly, let's take a look at the
2 nights with Mom here, and
pitchers
then I get them back Thursday,
here.
Friday. And then I think they're going out of town this weekend. Actually, Kylie's going to Junk's daughter's birthday sleepover on Friday. And then they're going out of town for the weekend.
Dawg Bones will stand
So
in.
I don't think
he
I'll...
wasn't alone in wearing the collar in
I don't
last
think I
night's ball
have them
game
again
in which
until
the team
Tuesday.
could muster
I'm
all
gonna miss
of
them.
1 run.
What am I eating? Nacho cheese bugles. I announced that earlier, but you might not have heard it.
And here's a fastball call.
Okay, so when I finally decide I'm taking a first pitch, he throws it right down the middle. Never fails, I tell you.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Whenever I try to employ a good strategy, I
Runner
seem to
away from
backfire.
third, now the pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that
He's
might
not
be
trying
a
to come
run.
home, is he?
But he's safe
My
at
God,
third
I
as
better
he's
not.
able to scramble back. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle.
I was close enough to the strike zone. I didn't want to get hosed on it. I figured I better swing at it, but
White Sox pick up
I got
just
points,
one.
but
On now to the bottom
not
of
helping
inning
my
number
batting
1.
average or
The
anything.
White Sox lead this one 1-0.
who is this guy? Are you talking about me or the Road to the Show guy? Because his name is right in the description.
Dawg Bones will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands.
He just
foul
needs
down the
something to
right
go
field
his way
line.
right now. Come on.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field.
Get it hard,
And
right
the
at it,
ground
guy.
threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple.
He's getting his points in this
Still
game
lead
so
it
far. He's
2-1.
just not getting any statistical results.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And set to stand in, here's Sam Fuld. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he is in to
Has
second
really nothing to
base
do with
with
me
the
unless he
leadoff
tries to
double.
go third.
A
perfect start to the inning here. We've already set it up with the top of the lineup leading off, so you're thinking, take a walk, maybe a ground ball single, and he gives them a lot more than that. Drills this ball for a leadoff double.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Chris. I really appreciate it. Hope you get some sleep. And it was nice chatting.
Dawg Bones. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field.
Oh, actually he did. It got to the wall.
Dead run as he tracks it down.
I'm like, I didn't feel like I got very good contact on that, but that thing flew out there.
We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2.
Same result, but hey. Am I just streaming Dawg right now? Yeah, see, when I do a stream where it's actually titled, Dawg Bones, whatever, that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to play anything else during this, but I will most likely do another stream with, like, my Rockies franchise later on.
Dawg Bones will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Before the delivery,
what's the score here? I'm feeling like this is going so badly I should just bump this guy over. Oh yeah, tie game. Let's bump this guy over. That's what it's come to for Dawg.
And this one's bunted out in front of the plate. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
And this isn't normally the
Gotta know your role, man. If you're struggling, at least help the team out, right?
It's late in this game.
Although he's hit the ball well in this game.
For desperate measures, so he's able to get the job done.
That couldn't push a run across.
Dawg Bones will have a chance here in a crucial spot with the go-ahead.
Oh, you can't see the title on the iPod? No, that's cool. Alright. So help the team out a little bit. How about he gets to help himself here now?
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Help yourself by not swinging at that.
Sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
The 0-1. Now here's his swing
Get through,
and a ground ball
yeah,
back
right.
up the box. On to
Weak
Moss
ass
at
ground
first,
ball.
and the inning is over. White Sox leave one.
When is this going up on YouTube? As soon as I'm done and as soon as it'll process. Usually when I end a stream, I go ahead and make it a highlight, and that allows you. Oh, excuse me. And that allows you to then go ahead and upload it, and so then it's just a matter of how fast it renders, uploads and renders. Well, of course we lose before I get another shot, because why not, right? 0 for 4. You gonna bitch me out for being a team player? Hey, I sacrificed one of my at-bats to move a guy over, and those bitches couldn't get him in, so don't yell at me.
It makes it much easier to find our difference maker, and this was the man. No
I'm trying. I hit the ball well certain times. Hit a ball to the wall. Roids would make this game even more realistic? Yeah. How long does it take? It all depends on the length of the stream. It all depends on how decent YouTube is wanting to play fair on that given day. Sometimes it can take forever when they really shouldn't. Sometimes they're relatively fast. Hard to say, really. A stream like this, probably a couple hours. Come on. I want to have one good game at least before I finish up. I want to actually have like some dinner and not just bugles. I'm just eating these to get through the stream time here. I'm hoping that good game comes soon though, because I really only wanted to do about an hour and a half in this. So I can have dinner, whatever else I was going to do, and then maybe come back and stream later. Well, either way, I can stream later. My night's wide open, but... I want to get a work in too and all that good stuff, so...
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series.
We're just continuing to work on pissing away this record.
And the West-leading Oakland A's.
Still above 500, but not by much. I play on a TV. Honestly, it's an Insignia. I think it's something close to a 32 inch. It's up on
last night. He was 0 for 4 in
it's
that
up on like a the deal I have my consoles in, all four of them that are in this room. They're stacked like bookshelf isn't the right word, but it's basically like a hutch where I've taken it had plexiglass in it, like it's one of those things where you could, you know, put knickknacks on the shelves or whatever. Well, I've taken the
not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and
I can't tell stories and hit at the same time.
0-2.
Yeah, real good effort there. That pitch was
I've taken the plexiglass out of the front of them
and he'll
because
try to get him to chase
the stuff puts
fastball,
off
but he lays off. 1-2.
enough heat. Don't want that all trapped in there. But it's got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe you get a guy to chase.
Basically 5 shells.
Lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he had set up
stupid
perfectly there.
curve,
He's not even
I can't
close
wait
to
that long.
touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out
So I've got 4
1.
consoles sitting on there. It goes Xbox One, PS4, PS3, Xbox 360. The bottom shelf is like I've got games sitting in there. Up on top of that hutch, whatever you want to call it, is my Comcast box, my my Xbox One Connect, and the PS4 Eye or PS4 camera, whatever you call it thing. And then the TV also sits back on that on the top. So, and then the desk, or well, it's not really a desk. It's technically a 6-foot long table.
Dawg
has my Dell all-in-one touchscreen, which is newer. It's got a second screen that always has my Elgato capture up on, and then my Mac, which is my main screen where I edit and everything. So I've got 4 screens in front of me. The Dell isn't on right now currently. The other 3 are. So like on days like Sunday night with the pay-per-view, Chuck and I were sitting here and we had WWE Network up on one of these screens. We had the hockey game up on the TV. I mean, he is really just hitting for absolute crap right now. I was kind of looking forward to smashing some baseballs this afternoon, and it is not happening.
Dawg Bones will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
I mean, I don't know what he does at this point. Just try to work walks?
And this is fouled back and out of play. Line hard, deep into left. Cespedes.
Now that just sucks,
man.
man.
But he gets there for out number 1.
Well, that one looked like for all
Hit a ball hard to the gap. I mean, he just, you know, he's had his share of bad at bats here today, but he's hit the ball hard too.
Flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Dawg Bones get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Good guys leading this one on the road here in the 8th as you get a look at our line scored at this point.
Somebody doesn't want Dawg Bones getting hits. Oh, so now it's an 0 for 4, and it's just a hey. I don't get it.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops.
These are his dog days. Yep. Let's see here. Let's just go with that. You know what? I'm sorry, but shaving the beard hasn't exactly worked out. So... short Bainsby is what he normally has. Should we let him grow out a mullet? Alright, I'm not going to mess with the hair. We're not going to put all the layers back on. We're going to grow that beard back a little bit. Did I accept your friend request? I don't know. Was it recently? This afternoon I accepted all the ones I had. If it's during the stream, then no. But I went through and did a bunch, like, I don't know, half hour before I streamed, something like that, I think. Looks like we're doing throwbacks today.
And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare
Oh, no, we're going to talk about how bad it's going.
Series with the always important Tops Player Spotlight. Dawg Bones is in the glove, and he's one of the game's rising young stars, but he's been struggling a bit over the past month or so.
Yeah, it really hasn't been going too well for him as of late, but you know, up-and-coming players often hit rough patches as they're developing their game and adjusting to the level of play at the major leagues. I don't think anybody should be too alarmed by this, but if it continues, I wouldn't be surprised to see if they maybe send him back to the minor leagues to get a little more seasoning. I know the organization really likes his game, and they see him as a big piece of their puzzle going forward. So I'm sure they're going to do whatever they think is best for his development.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. A look there at Coors Field on.
Well, if it was 2 Sundays ago, then
the
yes, I
game
have.
of the month of July.
Are we talking
The Chicago
PS4?
White Sox and the Colorado Rockies. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the 2 starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. Dawg Bones will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Yeah, anything. Anything is right.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on.
Should take one more. Well, if I don't locate it, I'm going to.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And here's a ball in the air. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label. And this is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Swinging a ball line
Come
hard
on.
toward short. But there to take it in is Tulowitzki, and that's the first down of the inning.
I'm not going to guess pitch if it's not going to... I mean, obviously, guessing a pitch shouldn't be an automatic hit, but I've found the correct pitch maybe 4 times during this, and I think I'm 0 for 4.
But when you're scuffling like he has, even the
2 were just groundouts.
Willeen Rosario will stand in. Base on balls his last time. On the ground to third.
Oh, wow. I
And
need to go do
him
that.
at third as it skips right under his glove.
Now it's
Throw
effective
comes
in
back
the
quickly,
field.
so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
And here, I think he's trying to get his hands into position
That's
to
awesome.
get rid of this ball quickly to second base, but instead, he doesn't even get any leather on it as it goes right by him for an error.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss
Ahead
in
of
the
it.
zone where they can be crushed.
Go, ball boy. Hasn't thrown a fastball yet.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's
Still hasn't
1-2.
thrown a
Yeah,
fastball.
he's really getting over the top of that curve.
Curveball, strike
Oh.
3. He didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there.
The struggle is indeed real. Again.
Dawg Bones will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. First pitch to him. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it
Like,
foul
wait
right
for
at
it,
home
wait
plate.
for it. You could hit that. This guy does not want to throw any fastballs.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Late swing here as this is pushed softly over toward the right side.
It's another spot where I should have just bunted the guy.
First, and he throws it away. And he is in there.
Buck you up. Oh! Even better, he got hurt. Yeah, that's... Well, if it wasn't for bad luck, there'd be none at all, right? He could even wind up on the DL. Well, okay then. There he goes, limping off the field.
Johnny Peralta will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury.
I guess that's, you know, appropriate, right? Piling on, maybe.
Well,
let's see what the damage is. Should we take, what do you guys think? What are they going to say? Is it going to be DL stint? How bad do you think it's going to be?
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full.
Do we need to start a bad luck bones
brought his good stuff to the
hashtag?
ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
Or bad luck bones account.
So that just about does it for EK.
He needs to adapt or perish in the mid. Yep, that's for sure.
For more, get those smartphones and tablets out.
Either that or he needs to do a heel turn on the White Sox, right?
Win it 2-1. Good night from Denver.
Career ender, 60 day, 1 month. Torn dick, 69 days. Okay, well we're running the gamut here.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 2 runs on 5.
Fractured hip.
They left 10 men on base.
We already know he's got a broken ego, right?
1 run.
All right, let's see.
No errors. They left 21 runners on base.
I'm almost afraid to. I don't know. I have this feeling of season ender, just because that would round out what this stream has been so far. Inflamed hip. I've got a choice. I think the way it's already been going, it's not like we're, like, oh man, this is hot streak and he should try to play through it, and we don't want to risk a further. Let's go to the DL. We'll go to the DL. Should put him back right about after the All-Star break. I didn't count games, but it should be somewhere there. Still injured for a few days. Okay. Fully recovered. Welcome back. What does Junk have to say? I've got some few hate tells here, including my ex. Hold on a sec. I only went live once. I'm still live. I'm doing terribly with dog bones. Yeah. Had to respond to Junk there. Okay. Oh, and there you go. Well, you knew that was coming, the way he's playing. Option to AAA.
For some reason, I was like, you went live. I got the one right away, but then it just got one again right now.
Yeah, that's that Twitch notification for you. Ah, well, there you go. The ultimate in hard luck. Position change.
It's time for boobies.
Did he just say it's time for boobies? Did you just say it's time for boobies? Did I hear that right? Hey, this might be crazy of me, but I'm thinking margarita and tacos if I get out of here soon enough. Welcome back to the minors. He never did play. No, he played AAA at the end of last year. Went to the playoffs. That's right. Well, let's play one game down in AAA here. See if we can work out something with it.
I'm thinking damn titties. Oh, I forgot his treatment. I shouldn't be talking like that.
Well, that's a given, though. Rehab assignments are for good players. Yeah. Goes on a hot streak equals AA. That could be the logic we've had so far in this career. It's time for boobies. Maybe that would turn Dog Bones around. Well, he responded by getting sent to AA by just absolutely tearing up pitching. Let's see how he responds going to AAA.
All right, back here on the minor league pregame show as the guys and I get you ready for International League action. To do so, let's get a look at our top player spotlight. Dawg Bones is our focus, returning to AAA after being sent back
Boobies
down
are
to
a proven
group on
slump
the Major
buster.
League roster for a player coming back from an injury.
And he can't be all that happy to be here at the AAA level again. But I think he knew it was coming, and maybe his brief experience in the show will inspire him to work even harder. Hopefully for him, he was able to impress a couple of people up there and learn some things about playing at that level. That kind of experience can be invaluable to young players as they make their way through the minor leagues.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this.
Yeah, or maybe he's not inspired. Maybe he just gives
now
up.
on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set. Dawg Bones will dig in and take his first cuts of the new campaign.
You didn't like my taco idea, huh? It's Taco Tuesday, bro.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Not much of a lead at second, now here's the pitch.
Wow.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I'm not swinging. Well, I am swinging at everything.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1 and 2.
Although 2 for 1
Still
sounds
now on
awesome.
1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Runner not going anywhere at second, now the pitch. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2 and 2 now.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he takes.
Come
Now with the count even,
Quit with this changeup crap. Come on. Throw me a fastball like a man.
Loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Yeah, and sometimes all it takes is just one good sequence to get your
He's
groove
throwing
going out
one
there.
fastball.
On the
It was his first
mound. He's
pitch.
still in a little bit of a jam out there, but hopefully for
Oh,
him,
make
his
it 2.
strikeout will help loosen
84
him up.
mile an hour fastball, huh?
Bones.
No wonder he's not
Stand in
throwing
for a
it.
second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0
I'm just
2.
guess. You know
This has
what?
been
No
a
more
good
guess pitch.
sequence so far. He had him well behind the fastball and then way ahead of the off-speed pitch right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will...
Dog's gonna retire soon.
Dawg Bones will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this will be fouled away.
Never give up, bro.
Checks his swing, but this will be
This
strike
changeup
2
is
ball.
driving me
Even
crazy.
though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quick.
The fastball's already slow. The changeup, even if I guessed it, I don't know that I could wait for
As
it.
a hitter, 1 and 2, you got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Although, what was that?
Again, a 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of.
You better not ring me up on that.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
What's he
Adrian
throw?
Santos waits on deck.
I think
Boy,
that might have been
really
a ball
making
four.
him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled
That
away,
was his
so the
supposed
count will
fastball,
hold steady
though.
at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he
I
struck
cannot wait on the
out.
change. What
There's
did I
the
tell you? I
hat-trick,
cannot
and
wait
that's
for that.
his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
I think
It's
we
as slow as a
expected to see
knuckleball.
well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Dawg Bones will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Fouled back.
He's driving the struggle bus right now. Uh-huh.
Swing and a miss.
No.
And he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's
I-
plenty good enough to do the job.
I waited for it, and then I
Strikeout
can't even
here
get a
yet
full swing
again,
off.
as It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
You can't
Send him back to
underestimate
Double
how
A.
important
Why-
a start
why
is
bother
for
here even?
teams on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this.
Floyd
Yeah,
Stevenson's
guys, you can't
damn
win if you can't score,
changeup.
so there's probably not a
4 Ks. I wanted to quit a while ago, but man. I have no points for the arm strength. Really gonna make you waste this on arm strength. I want to trade me. I want a new scenery, man. Look at that. 3 hits and 37 at bats his last 10 games. It's good stuff. If you don't put this on YouTube, people won't miss much. I know. To think I actually hit a home run in this stream, too. Seems like about a year ago. I think my first or second at bat was that double down the left field line, too. Those were the highlights. Batting stance might do it. It could.
Eddie Gonzalez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's Dawg Bones will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average
What's it gonna
dip in
take?
these last 4 or so games. And this is
Really?
sliced
And I
foul
waste
into
the pitch, I
stands and
find.
right out of play.
Of course I do.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Here's a swing
Late.
and heads up. He had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Swing swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
It's 5 straight strikeouts. That's awesome.
Dawg Bones will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Remember when you used to bat 200? Yep.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
He's late on everything. He's going to go to his slider now. Or just throw another heater.
Now a ball lined to the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
Contact swing for the win.
And the runner from second will stay.
Can we throw that ball out of play?
So
I'd like to save that as if it were my first AAA hit once again.
You see the highlighted
Because,
column
hey,
right there. That's 6 against
you got to
them
celebrate
already.
something, right?
We're just in the second inning.
Todd Travis will stand in. An RBI single in his first appearance. And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now. We're just in the second inning.
Now the downside is I actually have to run the bases.
And out of play.
I think I will steal here. We're up 5-0.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw.
Because now I'm not lead runner and I can get out of there. Yay. Oh no, I'm back to being lead runner.
Barney Anderson will get another shot.
Come on, dude. 3-2. Let's get this done.
He had the 3-run
I'm
homer
going
his
for it.
first time
I don't care if you strike out.
Now the pitch. Pitch taken for a strike.
Well, he struck out.
Ridiculous way to end the inning. Not sure if he thought he could steal home.
He'd probably get
run,
injured and
but
slide
it's
into
an
home.
easy tag for out number. Steve Meehan will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now a fastball.
Why does the
and
show
hit on
insist
ground
on
to
making
short.
all the made-up pitchers be
On
single-digit
first, and
numbers?
that is
Like you ever see that in real life?
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Dawg Bones will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll just fight this one
Ooh,
off.
you hit the
as
crap
it's
out of that
foul.
dog.
Comes with the slider.
All
there.
right,
This is
contact
lined
swing
into
on
left
2
field.
strikes for the
Base
win
hit.
again. You're not Jackie Robinson, baby.
Yeah, a nice effort here. He gets on it pretty quickly. Maybe if he's a foot taller, he's got a shot, but this one had left field written all over it.
Well, it all starts somewhere, right? Get dialed in.
Todd Travis will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Runner goes for second.
That was a bad jump. Thank you for hitting the ball.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's
The funny thing about his struggles in the majors is I have guys with lower overalls in the majors that are doing better, you know, and his overall was a 73 when he got sent down, so it's kind of interesting.
ball runs in on him here as this is flared out towards second. Throw on to first, gets
Should've
him, and
looked
the
at a
side
pitch
is
first, I
retired.
guess.
So no run. Ben McCall will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that
Nice
he's got
stretch.
himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about
Man,
making
we're
a
closing in
mistake.
on 2 hours. I
Pretty
didn't really
easy
want
the
this
whole
to
way
be
through.
2 hours. Oh well.
Dawg Bones will stride in, rounded out his last time through. And he gets under this one and lifts a high pop-up drifting out towards second base. And there's out number 2. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top.
Fun. I don't have enough to spend on anything I want to spend on here, so let's see him, shall we? I have a feeling he'll do quite well simming, because number 1, I'm not playing, and number 2, he's a 73 overall. Oh, we're losing some games here. Ooh. Losing streak. I still don't even have enough for that, and now I've dropped these. Awesome. Really? You're not even playing them AAA now? That's cool. Okay.
Dawg Bones will stand
Oh.
in, and you see what he's done over the past 4
That's hit
games,
better.
as hot as they come.
Not saying a lot.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I
No.
can really get ahead in that count early.
Bad
Another
dog.
fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. And there's a
Better.
fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. Meehan retreats to the track, and he'll
still
put
just hitting
this one
balls in the wall,
away.
though. That's
So
great.
it's Zion. Dawg Bones will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a little tapper up the line, but
foul.
this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, look out now. Guys don't like it when you miss up and in like that. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up.
Meanwhile,
That's
this
what I was
ball's
looking
given a
for.
pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall.
Could have used a
Home
couple
run.
more of those in Chicago, so I wouldn't have to be down here right now.
A solo shot here to left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
I'll tell you what, there is no better feeling for a hitter after being backed off the plate than to turn around and do this. on the
Seriously, though,
next
I have to
pitch.
figure out what dinner
That
is, 'cause
just
I
the
am
ultimate.
starving.
You think you can intimidate me? Think again.
They should add more no doubt homer animations. I would agree. I think that'd be a nice thing for them to do for the next gen here. You can store more info, I'd imagine,
Bones
so
will stride in
go
again,
ahead
and you
and
can
do
bet
that.
he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
Like, they should have one where he hits it and does like a cartwheel down the first baseline. That'd be sweet.
Swing and a liner.
Just have a bunch of
towards
Carlos
second.
Gomez
And that's through into right
animations
field
that
for a
piss
base
people
hit.
off,
The throw
basically.
to the plate. And that's going to
Safe.
break the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Adrian Santos will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Pitch misses low.
Yeah,
Throw
just got
down.
in there.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ball game. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full.
Don't
3-2.
be taking pitches. Come on, let's go.
Second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs.
I took a chance on that dropping,
Right
and they clearly
at
didn't.
the left fielder as he takes
Oh,
it
well.
in for the second out. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. Eli Guzman will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Eli Guzman.
Late
That's a
decision to
name.
offer at the
What are you
changeup.
waiting
This
for,
is
dog?
bounced to third. On to first, and a
Yikes.
good stretch over
Like
there
he's, like,
is gonna
frozen
get him
there.
by
I'm
a
trying to
step
move,
for
it
the
wouldn't
second
move.
out.
And the off-speed stuff
Poor
just
reaction, not
continues
exactly my
to keep
fault.
guys off balance here. He's still just got that 1 strikeout on his ledger, but he's had these guys in knots all throughout.
Charlie Culberson will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And reined in 1 away. Dawg Bones will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
I like the last 2 at-bats better.
So, guys, all 3 of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our tops player of the game?
Player
Yeah,
of the
you see a
game.
couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
Well, I guess that's as good a point as any to...
So that's a wrap
Call
here
it.
tonight. Eric Harris, Steve Lyons.
It was definitely a setback today.
Been watching MLB
Not quite
The
what I was
Show.
expecting to
For
happen.
more, find us on Facebook at
But
MLB The Show.
it is what it is. I
So
guess he was
winners in this
overmatched
one,
his first time to the
4-2.
show.
Good night, everybody.
And hopefully he'll turn things around. So, was it playing the soundtrack? I thought I canned the whole soundtrack. They still play it on that, huh? Ah, gonna get me copyrighted, dang it. Not fun, don't do it. Alright, so yeah, I think that's where we'll call it. But I will try to come back with a franchise stream later tonight or something along those lines. We'll see how things go. So kind of keep an eye open on that on Twitter or here. And I'll see what I can do. Thanks for joining me, guys, through the struggles, the mighty struggles, the ups and downs, mostly downs lately, of Dawg Bones. Alright, it was fun anyway talking to you guys. We will get this guy on the right track. Don't know what it's going to take, but we're gonna get there. We're going to build him up and get there. So we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.